How in the world is that one ball bouncing? What happened?
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, I mean, that was about 2 feet inside the sideline of Genie Bouchard. I think she might have thought that Blaine was going to come over and take it.
Hey, you're 6'4", come do something here, bro.
A missed volley from Blaine, but also DJ Young has had some wrist issues, and he is getting further and further removed from that. So we talked about the skill that he possesses. We'll have to see how the wrist holds up in this one. And just, man, you can't get away with not having practice reps anymore.
No.
So if you have a little something going on, you can't put in your full court time. It's going to affect you in tournament play.
First point of the day goes to Schaefer and Young. It's the 32 seed versus the 34. Crafty little inside out to get that going from Mr. Young.
So flowy. It's smooth as silk when he hits a great ball. So drove the third, and as you said, a little hybrid drop on the 5th shot, forced a pop-up from Blaine Hovenier.
Genie just saved the video board, but it didn't matter. Wow. Thumbs up, not out call. That is sick from DJ Young, and that's why I love calling his matches, because you see just absolute disgusting shots like that one.
All the tools. Yeah, so quality start, 3-0. And DJ on that last possession, you saw a full-on drop, a drive, and a mid-pace, kind of the some people call it a drip in between a drop and a drive.
All right, we can blast away from the midcourt if they're going to miss it deep there. Yeah, the drip is that's your gear though too. So we got to use all the terminology here. Just catches, and then I'm going to say a little wild. If he had chased it to start with, he might not have been reaching.
Yeah. DJ did kind of turn his back to the court, so I get the idea of Blaine coming over to pick that off.
Another return right on the line. There's the athleticism of Bouchard. What a get.
Yeah, it was. And you've said it before. Worst shot in pickleball with the drop ball. Granted, DJ has a good one, but
that wasn't
still.
it. That wasn't it again. No, I've been telling the pros, stop doing it or come take a class.
Yeah, and everyone on court moves well, too.
Yes.
So that's another factor.
Right back into it are Hovenier and Bouchard.
Twice now, 2 big backhand counters from Dom Schaefer, 1 long and 1 in the net. It is a good shot for her. So Hovenier and Bouchard have to be careful going to that spot.
Schaefer stares down the big fella and wins that head-to-head skinny singles battle, so they get the ball back, but trailing now.
3-4-1.
Goes for it again and just misses it.
Yeah. Eventually, or at some point, you do lose your element of surprise. So, you know, keep those frequencies a little more balanced for DJ.
Oh my, just absolute sorcery again from DJ at 3 miles an hour.
Yes, it was. From a low position, flipped with topspin. All Genie can do is look over at Blaine like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know, Genie. That's too good from your opponent.
Don't take down the line.
Yeah, right. But, I mean, even in that previous point, there was 7 or 8 solid cross-court dinks between the ladies, and they were very nice dinks at that.
That time, just wide. So 3 perfect looks for Dom on the two-handed backhand. 1 in the net, 1 long, 1 wide. Okay, we've run out of places to miss it.
Next one's perfect. It is. I mean, it's very interesting. I think that both fellas can put an equal amount of pressure, but they do it in very different ways.
Yeah.
Like Blaine is just full force. I'm ripping. DJ more efficient movement at the kitchen line with deceptive shots. So I love to see those contrasting styles, even though, as I said, the pressure put on by both is significant.
Yeah, Genie pulled off that last third there and finds the net, trying to add to the lead. So a couple routine misses. We'll see if we remember those at the end of this game. Couldn't add to the 2-point lead. And Dom, that's the way you do the two-handed backhand, says Genie.
Bouchard on the move, too. That was well struck.
Yeah, and that was her best shot coming over. So really on top of that one.
No, you just can't keep it away from him. It's tough. Once he gets a hold of a point and you are back, Blaine Hovenier can command the kitchen line very well.
6-4, 6-4.
Yeah, it is.
6-4-1.
And it's the score as well. Wow. Well, we know the capability is there, but the execution is not for Dom Schaefer here today. So
team breaks up. It kind of trickles down to other partnerships, 2 very fun ones.
And Viv David with Big Papa. See, now DJ.
1 out of 2. We'll keep track.
We're going to keep an eye on it. That was beautiful. It showed the paddle to the sky. That's the right technique, and didn't disguise. I mean, it did disguise it well.
There you go. Nice work from Dom Schaefer handling that two-handed backhand off the bounce from Blaine Hovenier.
Yeah, Genie not quite in the perfect spot to have the complimentary pickle. Same problem.
Okay, DJ, very nice. Cleaning up in the middle with the forehand 1 point ago, and this time the two-handed backhand.
5-7-1.
That one goes deep.
Yeah, but you can. Sometimes when DJ hits these low attacks, watch the opponents. They're
befuddled.
Yes, they just looking like, what is going on here? I didn't even see that ball, and it's slow.
Yeah. We're not going to let a 30-foot moon ball hit the ground again.
Yeah, that happened earlier.
Yeah,
no more.
And Genie's like, all right, now I know, because we were darn close to bumper cars there, and she's not winning that box out.
Yeah, that's about as much of a no-go zone for Blaine Hovenier, is the backhand counter right from the chest. So I know DJ has that nice deception that we've talked about, but he must be careful to go to that spot on Blaine. He hits it very well from that position.
Yeah, gets it down beautifully. Might want to try a different spot on the big fella's body. And that is a problem that Dom has got to get corrected. That's 2 in the net, 2 wide, 1 deep. That's 5.
Yeah, it's literally the difference in the game. They would have a lead if it weren't for those backhand counters. I mean, it might be #1 most important shot for a right side female in mixed doubles is that backhand counter for a right-hander.
9-5-2.
Oh, and Genie catches DJ in the middle. Didn't kill it, but got it over there. And we have game point for Bouchard and Hovenier.
10-5-2.
A rocket of a return, but he out-hit his movement, and Blaine found the open court. So 11.
The shots early in the point, but if Dom Schaefer can change direction and go up the line when everyone gets to the kitchen, I think the backhand of Blaine Hovenier can be a bit exposed because he's leaking to the middle so hard. So possibly getting in that pattern and setting up DJ for some offensive opportunities instead of just going cross with Genie Bouchard.
Miss return.
2-0-2.
Just missed. And yeah, I mean, the kitchen patterns often in these mixed doubles matches are less of an issue than just playing clean early in the point with the serve, the return, and that third shot drive.
Blaine goes for a little too much there. Just got to get that in the court because you are 98% ahead if you just make that somewhere. Look at Genie smartly throwing that back cross court because that's the only spot you can go straight up. That wouldn't have made it.
Yeah, phenomenal work from her not to stumble and run into the net. We've seen that before.
We have that. Oh, do we have that on cue? Man, I'm sure we don't in the truck, but wow, was that something. Genie actually in a similar situation just literally plowed over the net.
Oh, yes, she did. I was there for that one.
Yes, we were calling it and wondered what on earth is happening.
It was spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, great inside-out forehand from DJ Young to the backside of Blaine Hovenier.
Same guy.
Yes, it is. And looks up to the sky for a second, frustrated with that, of course.
And that sky is beautiful today. Turquoise blue after all the rain from yesterday, gone. Wow, just a routine miss from the line there when both players were back.
Yeah, that's the key there. Both players back. That's not something that can happen. When they're closer to you, errors are going to happen, but not right there. There's the backhand counter from Dom Schaefer.
But she took it back inside out there.
Yes, so most, if not all, of those backhand counters in game one, she was just swinging out of her shoes to look for the cross-court ball on that. So nice adjustment on the spot from Dominique Schaefer.
3-2-2.
Wow, just one man solo shake and bake to perfection except for the tape.
And taps his chest. Blaine, no one else hit the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
That, that is definitely you.
Yeah, like what Genie do? That's it.
That's the combination that you want. Backhand counter from Bouchard right to the forehand of Blaine Hovenier. Overcooked it.
Took a dink and left that left side exposed. Great job by Dom.
Yes, and didn't fully change direction and go up the line, but she didn't go fully cross court and played the ball a little to the middle. So adjusting the spots, and she got a nice high forehand in return.
Wow, tomahawk season came back. I think DJ thought that point was over, and Genie scrapped it back at him.
Well, Bouchard, she's only 2 feet off the kitchen line, and she just takes a full swing hard and low. DJ's
tomahawk
like, what is going on?
4-3-2.
Okay. There's the spot again. Nice counter from Blaine. There are other spots for DJ to go, including at Genie in front of him.
I agree. Sometimes you overthink it, and DJ's so good at that inside-out ball, but you know, sometimes just go straight ahead and hit it with pace and keep it low, and that's all it takes.
What a get from DJ. Let's see if that helps. Does not get him back into it.
Beautiful pace control from Genie Bouchard. Yeah. I mean, she sent the scramble ball.
She sure did.
The previous,
she sure did.
But I'd say 3 or 4 very nice forehands right at the feet of her opponents in that last point.
Third shot drive, beautiful. Fifth shot drive.
Yeah, I mean, he missed it. I'm okay with that.
I want him to do it.
Yeah, that ball sat up. Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's a ball he needs to go for. But, yeah, that one's 4 or 5 feet long.
Genie again.
Yeah, nice job there, because Dominique Schaefer very late. So
yes.
It was a situation where DJ was most likely going to help protect her, and Genie picked the perfect spot to go behind him.
Oh, there it is again. So, DJ, 2 out of 3. You might get to teach the class with Jaume.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
right.
will be gathered around with their iPads and their note paper, because that was nice right there.
4-5-1.
Did that hit her?
Oh, it did in the air. I thought it hit the court, then the shoe.
I think it hit her.
Yeah, her reaction tells me that it did hit her.
The slump shoulders are, it's hard to then say, yeah.
Sometimes it's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
From Blaine Hovenier.
Yeah. Yeah. Calling it out is one thing, but off your foot still means you lost it.
Oh, that's great play. Nice drive, and DJ Young in the perfect spot. And Dave, in general, I agree with your assessment of pickleball drop shots, but I'm going to go ahead and put DJ Young #1 in terms of deception on that shot.
Yeah, the last 2 he's made have been filth, and they're not getting near them.
No. And as I said earlier, everyone on the court is quick.
Yes.
So it's not like, you know, we have a me or you out there.
Oh, dear. Oh. Look at that choice after Blaine just sort of flailed it back over. Smart shot, and it is now Hovenier and Bouchard calling timeout. That is a shot a lot of people would have missed.
Didn't see that.
All right. Thank you, sir. Just got a road crew. Oh, boy.
It stayed.
I mean, that is the most DJ 30 seconds I've ever seen.
I mean, I thought maybe wristband.
I know,
maybe,
exactly.
Tweak the grip. No, I just wanted to put the bottle off the bench.
Interesting. Choose not to unwind the stack here, so Genie stayed.
Pretty nice, sharp, short angle, too. DJ unable to get there on the backhand slice drop attempt. So nice shot from Genie Bouchard.
Really nice from Genie going behind DJ, and solid at the kitchen. Not a lot of dink battles here, but she's been good.
Yeah, but both ladies mixing the ball up and good ball movement up there. So even Dom Schaefer in that point went behind Blaine, just like Genie Bouchard did to DJ Young. Well done, ladies.
I mean, not only does he get the tomahawk ready, it is so fast and then down.
Down. That's the key. And that's one of the best benefits of that tomahawk. So.
And that's when, if you're new to that term, you actually hit a forehand on the other side of your body. If you don't have great wrist strength, don't even think about it. And this is a dude, not surprisingly, who has had wrist injuries.
And DJ was one of the first players to do it.
Yes.
He was pulling that shot out 3 or 4 years ago.
Him and Brandon French were the two that I was like, wow, okay, what is this absolute filth that I'm having to deal with?
Yeah, so, oh, excuse me, I thought that point was over. That ball trickled over, and nice little flipper there from DJ Young. I'm just saying, be careful at home, because both of those guys have wrist problems.
Yes, exactly. There's been countless visits to the doctor because of that.
Second serve.
Big chance to get to 10 here, second try. That shot has been 60% for DJ so far. Wow. I mean, if you're going to keep popping them up, you can only get out of jail so many times.
Yeah, it was a great job from Bouchard initially. And that last ball, though, head high to Dominique Schaefer. She was able to fully get on top of it.
So game point to force a third.
10-6-2.
Oh, foot faults, bumper cars smashing into each other. My fault. Panel, we got business leaders. It's going to be a fun day tomorrow. That starts at 9:45. The first reload was great. The second reload was unnecessary.
Yes, yeah, I think you're right. She swung bigger the closer she got to the kitchen line.
Wow, that was awkward, and DJ is no longer going to teach our drop shot class because that was not good.
back to 50% real quick. Yeah, nice. Dominique Schaefer behind Blaine Hovenier, and then the exact same thing from DJ Young, and a great work for Dominique Schaefer to clean up those backhand counters that she was missing in game 1. That was the difference in game 2 for me.
Oh dear, and now Genie's watched 2 of them go by. That was at 6 miles an hour. The other one was at 3.
All you can do is just tuck in the shoulder and hope it goes out, and that's 2 feet in.
Look at that gat. What happened here?
Oh, distraction possibly.
I mean, the discussion has got to be about where that one from Genie on the side. Does he think he called it out?
No, DJ said up.
Oh, okay.
He said up, as in I'm just going to throw it up and see what happens. And then I think Blaine said something possibly before DJ.
100%.
But not going to work in their favor, as you said.
All right, 1-1, back in business.
All right.
Yeah, I had a similar situation yesterday. A ball went off the light when we played inside, and we stopped playing, and then the referee said I didn't see it.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. I don't know if thumbs up is what most players would have given him for that. I mean, has a ball been hit harder than that?
No, and there is no spin on that. That is just a flat slapper. I mean, he's big Blaine. You can catch him.
That's the disadvantage of 6'4". Wow. So
well done.
I can tell you that the incident was the trigger for all of that.
Yeah, that might have just been a roll drop into the
Yes.
kitchen. Instead, it's as hard as I can possibly hit it. You hate to see a situation leak over to shot selection, but it worked out that time for Young and Schaefer.
And missed drive there.
Okay.
So again, game 3 will switch ends at 6. That was a big decision potentially earlier in the week. Now not nearly as windy. Okay, nice combo from the big fella there within 1.
Yeah, found 2 backhands. Sometimes on that second ball, after speeding up with the backhand, you're looking forehand.
Yeah.
So that was nice from Blaine.
Just wide as DJ's like, oh no. I, as a fan, was hoping that was in because I wanted to see what was he going to try here. And look at that hand in the cookie jar. That's the development of Genie Bouchard's game, understanding pickleball. That's a great shot.
I agree completely. Changing of paces, too, from Bouchard and Dom Schaefer.
Yeah. Genie can't even reach that, so you don't need to worry about her bouncing that well deep.
Yeah, so for me, the rest of this game 3, it's the fellas.
Yeah.
Who's going to step up and really put the pressure on and will their team to victory? I think the ladies are playing a solid game right now.
Second serve. Two, 3-2. Point.
Good fill in the middle from Bouchard there again. Has left a couple up, but has actually been there to fix her problems.
Yeah, and the point construction from Dom Schaefer, too.
Yeah.
Moved a couple dinks around, got a ball around shoulder high. Just hands were too good from Bouchard, as you mentioned.
Point.
Yeah, that's heavy. See if they switch over. Even though Blaine coming forward, it can be an issue. See if they switch over some returns over to Genie Bouchard.
Great read there, but that's got to hit the ground. Yeah, sometimes with Blaine's serve, you might want to return to Genie, but just getting it back is even the key. Wow, what a serve. Speaking of,
Point.
down the tee. My goodness.
4-4-1. Second serve.
I mean, I like when they play out balls because it's entertaining. So some of these drives are definitely not staying in.
Yeah, early firefight. Everyone goes back to dinking. Schaefer couldn't come up with that short hop on the last one. Full swing from DJ Young.
I mean, he was just looking for it.
Yeah, talk about putting some pressure on your partner to come up with a good two-handed backhand when you just take a swat at it. No, she saw that.
I didn't know if there was a B in the middle of the court or what. Oh, Genie, just enough spin.
And a beautiful dig from Blaine Hovenier at the beginning of that point to even give Genie Bouchard that opportunity to find the middle.
5-4-1.
Wow, there was awkward dinks all over the place, and then they got ahead, and Dom, what a get.
It was. And a nice adjustment from DJ Young to not go right at the body. He found the chicken wing of Blaine Hovenier. Much more difficult counter from that position.
And that goes deep, so Blaine crosses himself as he heads back to get the ball, but got away with it. And
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty.
Sup, future me. And no bunions. How?
Lapiplasty.
Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
Every point matters.
Yeah, we'll be talking more and more about that as we get deeper into the draw in this tournament.
Because the place you get the big points is into the quarters, semis, and finals.
Okay, Dominique Schaefer with a nice forehand load there.
Yeah, hadn't been many hit there, so the fact that she was on that was impressive.
That's right, Genie Bouchard just off the kitchen line. Great drive from Dominique Schaefer, catching her transitioning. Little something going here.
Wow. Look at that movement to fill the middle.
And that's such a big deal because we've seen DJ go behind Blaine so much. So Blaine can't fill the middle there. He needs help from his partner, Genie Bouchard, and he found it.
So they switched with a 2-point lead. They get the ball back now just up 1.
Well, this is about what we expected.
Yeah,
we called it a push. Here we are.
This is as 50-50 as something can get.
DJ started that sprint to unwind the stack before executing the return.
7-5-1.
And you hate to miss when you know the Hovenier serve is coming. Wow. And before that, just had a ball that has to be put away, and Dom dug it.
Yeah, and the defense of Dominique Schaefer extended that point.
Yes. So living dangerously. We'll see if they're crossing themselves. And Dom, welcome to making the two-handed backhand counter at crunch time. What a shot.
Yeah, we'll take a questionable decision from Genie Bouchard. 100%. That gave Dominique Schaefer that opportunity. Genie going with the inside-out two-handed backhand from the transition zone. Tough one to pull off.
Good take from Blaine. There's probably even more room there. Nothing's been going past his left shoulder today.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, that's, I think the ball movement has been fantastic with the dinks from the ladies. I've mentioned it a couple times, but that's one of the things that comes with it. If you switch that spot to not go fully cross court and try one in the middle, you got to deal with the big arm of the fellas.
Drive catches Genie unwinding the stack, so they've gotten a couple off of Genie misses coming to the kitchen line. Can they tie it up here? The answer is yes. Great take from DJ.
And Blaine had a decent swing at that counter too, so nice for you have to be on it. You really do, because it is not the same thing.
Wow, just a perfect point from Dom, and she didn't finish it inside the court over there.
I was blocked off by the big man. I didn't see it land. You cannot set it up more perfectly.
Awesome. 7-7-1.
Just missed.
Man.
Oh, and Yates is holding up the finger to Blaine.
Yeah. I mean, unbelievable serve. I mean, that was an athletic move just to get that back by DJ. That's the one you got to take advantage of at 7-all. Let's see if the second serve is better. I mean, Dom's making him earn it.
She is. I mean, he had to hit 3 incredibly good shots and some nice twinkle toes from Blaine Hovenier on that last ball, because that's right in front of Genie Bouchard. He had a long way to go.
Yeah, and those are some highlighter yellow shoes, too. Oh, that's missed. And now they are 2 points away. So started this possession with a sitter that was driven deep, and that's long gone now, and they have a chance to secure a match point right here.
9-7-2.
And Genie misdirects through the middle, and they do get to a match point.
Yeah, mid-pace from Bouchard a couple times now, throwing off that counter rhythm of DJ Young. Here we go.
So just when everything was looking better for Schaefer and Young, they are playing for their lives right here. And a high third is ripped, but ripped wide. So Blaine Hovenier